If you're thinking about moving to the Las Vegas area, one of the biggest questions that comes up is, where should I live? And the truth is, there isn't one right answer. We've talked about this before, right? Because when people say Las Vegas, they're often talking about a much larger area that includes different communities, different lifestyles, and different price points. Hi, I'm Allison Hammonds, a local real estate agent here in Las Vegas, and I work with a lot of buyers who are relocating from out of state. And this is one of the first conversations we always have. Because before you start looking at homes, it really helps to understand how the area is laid out and what tends to draw people to different parts of that area. So what I want to do is walk you through a few of the areas people commonly consider, and more importantly, what tends to attract buyers to each one, so you can start to get a feel for what might align best with your lifestyle. And we'll start with what most people picture when they think of Las Vegas, which is the main metro area. When people are looking within the Las Vegas metro, they're usually drawn to the convenience. You're close to shopping, dining, entertainment, major roadways, and depending on the area, you'll find a wide range of communities from established neighborhoods to newer developments. You'll also notice that many neighborhoods are part of planned communities, which often include things like parks, walking trails, and community spaces that are already built in. And for buyers who are commuting or working locally, being closer to the core of the city can make day-to-day logistics feel a little more streamlined. Now, as buyers start exploring a little further out, one area that often comes up is Pahrump. And what tends to draw people there is the space. You'll typically find larger lots, more distance between homes, and a quieter overall setting. It's also common to see properties with room for things like RV parking, workshops, or additional outdoor space, which is something a lot of buyers relocating from more compact areas really do appreciate. And since it's located outside of the main metro, the pace tends to feel a bit more relaxed, which is exactly what some buyers are really looking for. And then there's Boulder City, which is another area that often comes up in conversation. Now, what draws buyers there is a very distinct feel compared to the rest of Las Vegas. It has more of a small town atmosphere with a slower pace and a strong sense of community. You'll notice things like locally owned shops, walkable areas in certain parts of town, and it's also located near Lake Mead, which is a big draw for people who enjoy outdoor recreation. Now, another thing people often appreciate is that it maintains a more limited growth approach compared to other parts of the valley, which contributes to its overall feel. And as you start comparing these areas, what you'll notice is that it's less about one being better than the other and more about what fits your day-to-day life and needs. Now, some buyers want to be close to everything. Some want more space, and some are looking for a quieter, more laid-back environment. And none of those are right or wrong. They're just different. And that's why this part of the process matters so much. Because once you understand what each area offers from a lifestyle standpoint, it becomes a lot easier to narrow things down and focus your search in a way that actually makes sense. And this is something I walk my clients through all the time, especially those relocating to Las Vegas. We take a step back, talk through what's important to you, what your day-to-day looks like, and what you want your environment to feel like. And then we use that to guide where you start looking. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about finding a home, it's about finding the right fit for how you want to live. So if you're planning a move to Las Vegas or the surrounding areas and you're not quite sure where to start when it comes to location, I'd love to connect with you. We can talk through your goals, your preferences, and help you get a clear picture of what might work best for you. And if this was helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow along. Stick with me. I share a lot of content just like this to help you feel more confident and prepared as you go through the process. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and God bless.